Hello, my friends. Hey, it's late in the evening. Very beautiful, wonderful evening. Oh man, look, the old moon. I don't know if I got the moon on there or not. You would think so. She is out bright, super bright, and the sun, of course, is straight over that way, and it's shining straight across from where it's at over there, all the way across and whacking onto the moon, super bright. I mean, it's almost, yeah, it's definitely lit up. Cool. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Every time I look at the moon, it seems like there's something going on there that's just kind of interesting, you know? I don't know. Can you zoom in on that? Can you get it just right? I mean, maybe you can get it where it's dark and blue, right? The moon. Right there, that's the moon. Absolutely gorgeous. And of course, you can see the rest of the sky because the sun's still shining across there and hitting it. Because it's traveling, it's making its journey out through there. So it's really reflecting on the moon big time. So, but anyway, I was going to take a walk real quick before it gets so hot today. It's another hot one. I'll take a quick walk, get the dog out, let her run a little bit, take a walk up and down through here. You can listen to all the crickets. It's cricket world. Ah, peaceful, peaceful. Beautiful, peaceful night. Walking out, listening to the crickets. Of course, everybody knows, if you've been watching my videos, been doing a lot of Bible study, and not much musket firing. Not too much playing with muskets. Oh my goodness, I've got to change that. Because I do enjoy it. Mostly I spent my day studying the Bible and kept my nose in the Word pretty good since my video I shot earlier. That just seems to be what I need to do right now. I certainly would like to get out and have some fun though. Put the hammer on some clay ball. But yeah, so just beautiful out there. I hope everybody is having a glorious, glorious day today. I know we've had our trials and tribulations, that's for sure. The wife, she just had a deer running the side of her Jeep, so it's kind of bunged up a little bit on the bottom. It's nothing real super serious, but I know it bugs her. She's like, what are we gonna do, let it go? And I'm like, well, if it was mine, I would. Because I think I got like a $500 deductible or something on that insurance, but it's full coverage. We did pay for it, so if you want to get it fixed, you know, you probably have to do the 500 and the insurance company the rest. I don't know what it costs to fix it. It's not the worst thing I ever seen, but you know, I've hit like 3 deers in the same day. I hit one at like 2 o'clock in the morning. I hit one at 7 o'clock in the morning, and then I hit one at 6 o'clock that night. And it was like, wow, one on the passenger side front, one on the driver's side front, and one right in the middle of the hood and folded her double. It was a Chevy Citation. And it was like, how could that happen? You know, 3 deers in less than what? Well, 2 would have been 12 hours. Less than 24 hours, that's for sure. How could that happen? It just did. So, yeah. But I don't know. Sometimes you get things, it's like when it rains, it pours. Things just start going haywire. Haywire, I say. It's all haywire. Yep. So now she's off again. They've been picking corn today in the fields. I noticed big old dust clouds where they're running the combines around picking corn. So they're pushing and scaring them deer out all over the road. So you're probably gonna, plus it's that time of the year, September. I don't know if they started doing that rutting thing yet, but probably gonna be a lot of deers getting hurt on the road. And that's sad, but it's just the way it is. And I try not to hit them if all possible. Don't want to do that. That's for sure. So, but I guess, you know, my old philosophy on that Bible stuff is anytime people come together and they're working together to learn the word of Jesus Christ, it's always a good thing. So I can't throw that out the window. But everybody has their certain things that work for them, just like everything else. When I was into bodybuilding at one time, there were things that I did that worked for me. So that's what I did. And that's what you have to do. to make things work for you. You can't take my philosophies that I've developed and say, well, hey, Mr. Ed, those philosophies apply to me too. And if they do, fantastic. See how much the sun is out there? And you look up that way and the moon is out and it's blue. I'm like standing in a partially dark place. Like it's like partially, like the sun is right over there. It went over the trees and I can't see it no more, but it's there. But then I turn back this way and it's dark back in there. It's like, wow, I'm like in between dark and light. Rather strange. And it was pretty blue like that even when the sun was over here. But as soon as that sun gets out of over that ridge, it just gets cool. I mean, it's cooling down fast. It's almost like, I might need a coat. And just a little bit ago, it was like 90 degrees out, 85 or 90. And it's like, man, I need a coat now. And that moon, if I don't keep an eye on it, I want to film it, and I don't keep an eye on it, it'll take off and disappear. Look at it over the tree. Can you see it over the tree right there? Let me get my ugly old face in there with it. Oh, I don't know. I can't say not. No, I can't. It's nice and pretty dark blue. You ever wonder why the sky's all blue everywhere? They're the same color, blue everywhere. And it always has been and always will be. That's because man can't get up there to make it all dirty and nasty, right? That's for sure. And that's why it stays such a pretty blue color, I'd say. You say that, do you? Yeah, I do. Yeah. Oh my, I got to have some fun here one of these days soon. Now I'm out here, and you can almost see this camera almost shows the difference when it gets here. That's just wild. Let's find it wild. Zoom. There you are. Ooh. We got some light picked up off the old reflection of the sun, which is that way. And that's why that moon's lit up so pretty, because the sun is straight across that way from it. And it'll stay that way. Oh, well, maybe not all night long. It might move off somewhere. And the new moon is pretty interesting because you can't see it, but it's there. It goes into the dark somewhere. It outmaneuvers the old sun, it does. Yeah. So you think about that stuff. Oh, my goodness. You might get your hairs on a frizzle, huh? You don't want to get your hairs in a frizzle now, do you? That's right. I've had a bad day with itchy eyes. Like my eyes are itching like crazy, like somebody threw itching powder in my eyeballs. I've taken some allergy pills. I've done all kinds of stuff. I've been having this trouble for a while. It might be just because it's dry, all this pollen and that yellow mustard weed. You see them in the field there, all through there behind me and everything. That might be it. My eyeballs are swelling up. The dog comes out, runs through all the weeds, and then comes in, and she's such a sweetheart. I've got to pet her, and I do, and then guess what? Oh, then I touch my eyeballs. Next thing you know, my eyeballs is itching like crazy. So, yep, like crazy. Too much fun. Very beautiful. If you like crickets, you know, you could come out here and just set your tape recorder out. If it wasn't for cars and traffic and stuff in the background, if you couldn't hear that, and just record these crickets. And then you could go in, you could take that inside and play it back. Next thing you know, you'll be sleeping. Oh yeah. I can't sleep. Them crickets keep me awake, they do. All right. Hey, we could run up and do something we ain't done for a long time. Ring the old rusty bell of liberty. All that black paint they put on there, it didn't take it no time to get washed off. So she's a wee bit on the rusty side now. So I gotta get me some more black paint. Used to be able to get it for $1 a can at Walmart, but man, and nowadays, I don't know, last time I was in there, was it $2.99, $3.99 for a can of black paint? I don't use it for much, other than I need to paint something black, right? Sometimes I use it to spray on, well, we use it to spray on the target where we shoot. And we'll spray it down all nice and black, and then you can oh no, see where you're hitting at on the target when you're shooting. But yeah, I went and prepared some stuff to talk about the Bible and stuff, but I haven't done it yet. I put up I had 2 or 3 videos. I wasn't real, I don't know. I didn't watch them back. They probably weren't bad. No different than the rest of my videos. They're just me talking or doing something. I didn't put them up. So now I'm like, oh man, did I already talk about that? You know? Yeah, I don't know if you did or not. Oh, goodness. But you're just like a broken record, I say. A broken record, eh? Yes, sir. A broken record, you is. But I hope y'all having a good time. I don't want to put nobody on the spot or nothing, but I'm just showing you what works for me and what I see in some cases to be some interesting facts that just are what they are. But I'm not trying to I don't want to, you know, step on anybody's fingers or toes. It's what works for you. You know, there's a lot of good people out there, and we don't have all the same ideas and stuff about anything. Muskets, you know, some people were fans of the Frenchie. Some people were fans of the old British. I mean, I kind of like them all. I think they're interesting. I guess I don't know. It's just like one of them things. But I enjoyed, you know, trying to get a hold of them things. And I'd like to do something I think would be fun, kind of reenactment type stuff. If it would be nice if you could go to the schools and maybe go to the history classes and stuff and just teach some of the young people about, you know, the founding fathers and the tools and equipment that they used, and a little bit of history. The history's pretty cool, but you know, I'll tell you one thing you can do. You can love history all you want to, but you're not going to be able to take the Bible out of history. It's twisted and tied in everything. That's what I was doing for a long time. Big history buff, everything about history. History, history, history. And then somehow or another, the Bible kept trying to creep into my stuff. You know, I think one of the things that slipped in with was when I got into the American native Indians and stuff, and the Great Spirit, myths and legends of gods and different things like that I was looking into. And you know, I just seen enough stuff that it just started piecing together in one nice big puzzle that all fits perfectly. So I got really super interested. And then once I was guided to know what I know, I was all excited about sharing that with everybody else. So I got a little, probably got carried away, you know. It ain't hard to get carried away with stuff sometimes because you want to share it with people. But, well, I'll tell you, people need to stand back and say, wait a minute, now I need to wake up. I'm not listening or something because I'm not getting what's being said. There's stuff being told me that's probably crucial. There goes the dog. Wow. Crucial things are being explained. Whoop. Excuse me. Burping Z. Crucial things are being explained, but they're like right over the top of your head, and you're missing out on it. It's like, how is that possible? How do I miss out on that? Well, that's a good question, because that's what really racks my brain big time, is because I'll get into stuff and I'm like, no, that's too far-fetched for old Ed. Old Ed's a crazy man, but he's not that crazy, right? And then I'll get into something else, and that crazy stuff, I'll start thinking, well, that's interesting. And then I'll find another link and another link and another link, and next thing you know, I got it all put together. I did the family tree on both sides of the family. I got them clear back to, oh man, clear back in when the Spanish Catholics, I suppose Inquisitions and all that kind of stuff, drove the old patriotic Protestant family on my dad's side right out of Europe and pushed them over to England, and eventually they came to America to get away from Christian persecution. I found that to be interesting. So, yeah, I mean, it's just one huge circle of all kinds of I don't know, what do you want to call it? All kinds of interesting information that, you just share with people if you want to. You could talk about it. I don't get many comments on stuff. If people would throw me some comments, I might be able to get some subject going. But they just kind of leave me hang out here on my own. I hope Ed don't fall off the edge of the cliff. He's hanging on his own, you know. Right. That's right. So, oh man, I need to do another comedy video because probably nobody laughs more at me and my chipmunk videos than I do, right? Listen to myself talk like that. So, oh, it's just too much fun. This life is amazing. A friend of mine used to say, it's a great life if you don't weaken, right? So, yeah, I'd take that. And then these kids, they don't listen to nothing you tell them. You're trying to keep them from going down the tubes. Because you know the world wants to take your children and destroy them. Children ain't even smart enough to know that, because they're heading right out there into it. Head on straight wind right at it, buddy. Come on, world. I'm indestructible. Yeah, that's what you think. We all thought that. I thought that too. Ain't nothing can hurt me. Yeah, right. It's a miracle you still be here, you old scallywag. Oh, a scallywag, eh? That's right. But, oh, them crickets. Didn't you just love them? It's better than, we didn't have no locusts. Usually there's locusts screaming. I haven't heard a locust here. But I ain't been out that much, but I haven't heard any. Them things used to drive me nuts when I was a kid. They were always out. We ain't had them. Man, yeah, we ain't had them things. But I'm afraid if we do get them, it won't be good, right? And hopefully we don't have that problem. But we do got the crickets, that's for sure. Well, it's getting dark on me. I guess I ought to head back in the house, or I'd be walking in the dark and you'll be seeing me in the dark. Yeah, I can't see Ed's ugly face. He's in the dark, I say. That's right. I used to be a good-looking old man, I do. But now, no. Oh, these lanterns we got. I bought them on sale a couple years ago. They're made out of some really cheap crap, so they crack real easy. But we got them here in front of the house. You see the moon, the beautiful moon. Then you look, and there's those lamps hanging there. They're kind of like, oh, I don't know. They're solar powered and all that. Put the old camera back there. There you go. Yeah, pretty cool. We got those. One of them ain't on. Must not got no sun. But they're rechargeable. But I'm gonna walk around this way. I haven't been watering my apple tree, so my apples that I had probably went to the right. I didn't put no water on them, I didn't. They all shriveled up and dried away. No water. So I haven't. But those things are the woodiest things. That's caustic crab apples, I say. But they're sweet. Sweet and very tough and woody. I believe I might be able to get some heavy fiber on that, clean you out. Some of the good stuff, right? But yeah, the sun is really scrammed now. There's the old moon, moony. And then old Sunny. You can still see Sunny, but Sunny's coming out of the picture now. So, well, 18 minutes of fun, eh? Oh, 18 minutes of fun. All right. But it's nice out here to walk around. I probably shouldn't be out here because I don't know it, but I'm probably going to be a quart low after the mosquitoes get done with me. Because I had a bunch of little welts and stuff on my leg. And I don't know what that come from. I assume it must have been a mosquito or 2 or 3 that was biting on me. So, but I don't know. After that COVID stuff and whatever that went down, I'm kind of numb anymore. I don't have a lot of good feeling in anywhere, you know, as far as my hands and legs and stuff like that. Everything feels kind of different for some strange reason. Yeah, I didn't take nothing, so I don't know why, but that just seems to be how it is. But yeah, that highway is noisy down there. If you're just going to record crickets for some bedtime playback and stuff, you'd have to get somewhere away from the roads. That'd be the thing you'd have to do. But you can't be too careful out here. Usually there's a bunch of deer flood down through here about now. Those things are all over the place. Probably having a bit of a struggle in this drought, getting some good grub. But yeah, hey my, I didn't win myself, did I? No, I did pretty good for a change. Been getting up, having a lot of congestion. They finally named my ailment. They started calling it, and it's like, oh, I got that. And they'll name something else, and I'm like, oh, I got that. And they'll name something else, oh, I got that. You see where them people were taking the Olympic, and they advertise it all the time, oh, Olympic. You know, try to brainwash you into using that stuff. Well, a lot of people found out that if you use Olympic, you can lose weight. So they started, hey, my doctor, is it right for me? And of course, you know, your doctor should know that, not you. But somehow or another, a lot of people was able to get put on it. Now they got big lawsuits going on because apparently they lost a lot of weight because they now have permanent diarrhea. So if you want permanent diarrhea, Olympic. Get some of that, right? Oh. Hey, leave them birds alone in the bush there, dog. Dirty dog. Yep. So, yep, get you some Olympic. And you'll have poo and poo and poo some more. My goodness, you'll be king of the pooas. You will. King of the pooas, eh? That's right. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. What can you say more about that? That's just one of the many. All them side effects. Oh, your head falls off. You have a runny nose? We can fix that. Take this pill. Your nose will dry up because your head falls off. That's what you need. Oh, yeah, that's what I need. So, I seen where James Earl Jones died, the old notorious Darth Vader voice. So, he does some Bible reading and stuff too, and I listened to him read the Bible in his voice, and it was pretty, it's a pretty dramatic read, you know, where he read it. I can do his voice a little bit, I suppose. I practiced on it, played around with the grandkid there a few times. My old grandson tended to be like Darth Vader. But, you know, all that stuff is, well, you know, I don't want to talk about it. All the fun's taken out of that. You can't live in those kind of fantasies now, can you? Well, you could, Mr. Ed, you could. Yeah, they're not going to get you saved. Yes, sirree. When it comes to eternity, you better take a look at that, because there's a place that you won't want to be. And so that's for sure. You know what? One of the biggest reasons for it is the people that I don't get along with on this world, that are not my kind of people. Those are the ones that you'll be spending all your time with, lest you figure how to get your way to the good people. And then you'll be spending your time with good folks that's fun to be around, folks that enjoy themselves, they enjoy life, they enjoy things. Not these doom and gloomers. Doom and gloomers, I hate those. Yes, I hate dooms and glooms. Life's too good. It's too worth living. You know? All this stuff going on in the world. People, you know, I don't know. I wish there was a way to just, so everybody could just see what's going on and not be kind of in a fog. You know, I sit and get in the fog myself. You know, next thing you know, you're in a fog. And it's like, oh man, I know better. Because, you know, if you know somebody that tells, everything they tell you is a lie, you know, everything they say is a lie. And let's say, let's say they come to you and start telling you stuff, and you want to believe what they're saying, but you say, wait a minute, how can I believe anything they say? That person is a habitual and chronic liar. How in the world would you believe anything they said? Because they already told you a total opposite before. You know, I don't know, a good example recently of somebody who lies to your face, you know that they are. Well, we won't mention anything about old Kamala. Oh, we're not going to take your firearms. We won't take your guns. We got our own guns. and then you can get tapes and play it back. We're taking all that away from you. So that ain't the only thing they're going to take, because it's going to be your freedom. And all you musket lovers out there going to find out, you know, what the old boys of 1776 were faced up when it come to tyranny. Yes, oh, terrible subject. I know, I was hoping I would never come to that. I didn't want it to come to anything. I don't want anybody to do anything but get along and enjoy their life. That's it. But we don't know. It might be one of them cases where it's just, you have to do what you have to do. I say let the good Lord guide us in what he needs us to do. So that's the thing. Well, let me get off of here. This is a long video. I talked too long, and mosquitoes are buzzing around my ear, and I might be a quart low by now for sure. And it's getting dark. Nobody can see my old prune face. Look at that. Oh, the lantern, the lantern. It's a beautiful lantern, huh? It's nice, huh? Oh, it's really nice, Mr. Ed. All right, let me take and get off of here real quick. Oh, looksy. Oh, looksy. Don't you look beautiful in the lantern? You know? Yeah, I'm a beauty, all right. Oh, goodness. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have a great evening. I hope life is being good to you. I hope you're being blessed. Our prayers are with everybody in hopes that good things come your way. So we're definitely looking forward to talking to you here in the near future again. So enjoy your evening. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite now.